Welcome everyone to another 5-minute workout. Today we are doing an after walk stretch. So this is a completely standing workout and it is perfect to do really after any of your other workouts, but particularly great for after walking. We're gonna get started with your feet about hip distance apart and we're gonna roll out the spine. And I want you to just drop your head and then flex forward and then come back up and just keep your breathing normal. Drop your head and you should feel that any tightness that you kind of developed while you were walking is starting to stretch out. And then come back up. One more time. Exhale down. And inhale up. Now, if you just take your hands up and reach back here, we do a lot of, everything is forward obviously when we're walking. So what we want to do here is just counter that, especially across the front of the shoulders and the pecs. So start with your palms forward, arch your back, lift your rib cage a little bit. You can even gaze upward. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Another breath in and exhale. You can even turn your palms as far as you can the other way while keeping that stretch. And then just relax and take your hands overhead. Here I want you to lace your fingers together and just stretch up. So it should feel like your feet are planted solidly on the earth, but everything else is lifting away from them. So you can feel space in all the joints. And just hold that for a second. Then just grab your right hand with your left and pull yourself over to the left. Just an easy stretch. Now push your hip out to the right and breathe. Let your head relax over to the side. A couple deep breaths there. Now come up, hold your left hand with your right and go over to your right side, pushing your hips to the left and breathe. Focus on bringing that breath slowly and deeply into a more calm space. And come all the way up. Now, if you're balance challenged, you can hold on to a tree or a wall or a building with your hand, but just pick up one foot and bring your heel to your seat, drop your knee close to the other knee, and tighten your glute. Just pressing your hips forward here for a little quad and hip flexor stretch. If you lose it, just pick it back up. And plant and breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath and slowly release it. Let's do that to the other side. You're going to pick up your foot, bring your knees together, heel to your seat, and just breathe. Remember, tightening your glutes to bring your hips forward, keeping your knees next to each other, and breathe, and slowly release it. Now just take 1 foot forward and put the heel on the ground. You can bend the other knee, and I want you to hinge forward at your hip, feeling the stretch in the back of the leg, the hamstring. If you can reach your toes, great, but the goal is to keep your back nice and long and lift up your glutes so you get a good hamstring stretch. Even pull back on that heel a little bit and breathe. Dig that heel into the ground, pull your sit bone back away from it. And come on up, and let's do that to the other side. So dig the heel down into the ground, lift up on that sit bone. Take your attention back to your breath. Big deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Come back up. Now step 1 foot behind and push your heel to the ground. Inch your hips forward and tighten up the glute on that back leg, pressing down into the heel as you bring your torso forward. And just get that calf stretch, relax your toes or even lift them. And come up and we're gonna switch. The other heel presses into the ground. Relax the toes. That's it, tighten the glutes. Get the breathing under control. And come back up. Just roll your shoulders up and back for me. And up and forward. And I hope you're ready to move on to whatever is next in your day, feeling great. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.